I just wish I was better at it.
Street Fighter's godlike. That's okay. We're gonna level you up today.
Yeah, you.
Actually, I forgot to get this
Thank
controller
you.
logged in. 'Cause I'm a jerk.
Thanks, Vince.
You're looking at things.
Ah,
Yeah.
Thank
Cool.
you.
So we're just gonna play some matches for now. If people want to see, like maybe later on, I'll try on some survival mode out while we're waiting for matches.
Ooh, let's play some survival.
Yeah, I might do some survival mode.
Yeah.
But for now, let's just jump in and have a few matches and have a good time.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and remember, guys, if you have any questions for us, we're gonna be
Hopefully.
looking at the. I'm just gonna go random select and see what I get.
Random.
See what happens.
Very nice. I'm gonna go with my boy Ryu because we've been dating for like 25 years.
That's right.
Yeah.
He still hasn't put a ring on it, huh?
No, actually, I'm kind of seeing Ken on the side now because I like how Ken plays.
As you do. As you do.
You know.
I mean, he's not gonna put a ring on it. Then like, get it, girl. do what you gotta do. Chest out. It's a Ryu mirror match. So yeah, remember, if you want to talk to us, you want to tweet at us some questions, tweet at IGN with the hashtag IGNPlaysLive, or hit us up in our Twitch or YouTube channels, and Chastity will be
looking at all of them. I can see all of you. Hello.
We'll be checking it out.
Yes.
Chastity.
Hey. What's
Chastity.
up?
Mess me up.
I'll try.
Oh my God, we have a producer. A producer cares about us. Oh yeah, your mic.
Care?
Your mic.
Close to my mouth.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is
hear
baby's
your
first
beautiful
live
voice.
stream. Do you want to hear my voice?
You're doing it. You're doing it. So yeah, you remember how to play this character?
Yes, I sure do.
There you go. That's a thing.
That's a thing.
You're doing things.
That's called. That is a.
You're doing things.
I sure am. Oh. Okay.
Doing things like Lupe Fiasco was doing things last night.
Oh, he sure was. I heard that he beat Daigo. Is that true? What happened? I wasn't there. Were you there?
Sure, I was there.
Were you there?
I mean, he did beat him. I mean, like, that's who won at the end of,
All right. Oh.
But,
all the B triggers.
It was kind of like, I can't say it was like, I mean, different people have different thoughts about it. I didn't think it was, like, legit personally. But it was fun.
I wish I was there.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It looked like a good time.
They put on a good show. It was a fun exhibition.
Good show, everyone.
I mean, and what do you want, right? It's an exhibition. It's not the point isn't to be like the highest level of, competitive play. It's the put on a show and let people have fun and see what the game can be. And that's what they did, and they did it well. So I'm not mad. Some people are mad. I'm not mad.
Whatever. It's all good fun. Everyone's having a good time, right?
Exactly. You having fun? Oh, you're about to have.
I'm having so
fun.
much fun. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh,
It's in my fotch. That's not what I was looking for. Hey!
Why? All right, let's look.
Lit.
It's lit. It's the opposite of lit. It's dim. It's so dim.
It's not lit.
Hey Twitch, what's going on?
Yeah, let's take a question.
Let's see.
We broke the internet. Let's see if I can.
Echo Division 5 says, "Hey Vince."
Hi.
Hi. Freddy Beast says, "So far Ken is a little easy to use." Hey, by the way. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Any questions? Anyone? Let's see.
Yeah, Ken is. I mean.
Yeah, I'm liking Ken.
Yeah, Ken's dope in this game. Like I don't usually pay any attention to Ken in these games. It doesn't really interest me. But I have really enjoyed Ken in this game. He's a little more dynamic. He's always been pretty well differentiated from Ryu, but I feel like they even more in terms of like even just the animation and the art style. I feel like he more embodies like the wild child Shoto that he's kind of always been billed as.
Yeah, and you can really see that with the fire. He's
yeah. Totally. Oh, look.
Oh,
back to the
and
server,
we're back.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
So do you want to play more or should I do survival?
I like that Ken is now wearing Under Armour and he's got that hair.
Godlike.
Yeah.
Do you like his hair? Some people are spit on the hair.
At first I hated the hair, but I'm okay with the hair. It's fine.
Yeah, people are spit on the hair.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump back into versus.
Let's go back
and see. If we get some casual matches, we got matchmaking turned on. So if we get some casual matches with some folks online,
make us a match.
That'll be cool.
Cool. All right. It would be really cool if the game would work.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool. Let's see what else. Twitter. What's up, Twitter? Let's see if we got some tweets right now.
What does the Twitterverse have to say?
There ever been a Street Fighter game without Ryu? No, right?
It depends on what you consider a Street Fighter game. I think that Street Fighter 2078, I think it's 2078 is the number. There's an NES Street Fighter game.
Deep cut.
That's not an actual fighting game. And I don't know.
We're not going to count it because
right.
It's not.
It's not a fighting game. It's a side-scrolling action game.
Yeah.
But I believe it stars Ken.
Very nice.
So I don't think Ryu is in. Getting pretty technical.
What is the premise of this game?
Oh, I don't. I mean, I was like a kid. It was an NES game, so I was like a young kid.
What year was this? Was this around the time of
87, 88?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Probably around there.
All right.
I don't know what is happening.
I don't
right
know. Our game is
I'm going
broken.
to.
So until Vince fixes it, we're going to talk about Street Fighter the movie.
That's right.
1995, starring my permanent woman crush Wednesday, Ming Na.
Ming Na, that's right.
Excellent. She doesn't age. She is amazing on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and she's always been amazing.
Oh my God, that's right. She's on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah,
I had not made that connection.
She's incredible. She is the best.
I haven't watched that show.
One time she tweeted at me, and I freaked out, and I could not work for the rest of the day.
Did it make your life?
My life, yes. Yeah, I want to frame it, put it over my bed. Oh, good, the game's working again. Hey, YouTube. Let's see.
This is the most trouble I've had logging in at all with the game. I know that last night
great.
The servers were a little bit rough, but but today I've been having no problems. I've been getting matches all day. I've been fine.
This is the realest.
This is pretty real right now.
We could just keep talking about Street Fighter the movie. I have no problem with that.
That's something we should do.
You know who was great in that? Raul Julia. R.I.P. Man.
that is the saddest last role in the history of cinema.
I know.
I think I want to remember him for the Addams Family.
I do too. Those hold up really well.
Yeah, they
sure do. Let's go back to Twitch. Let's see. Any questions today? Has everyone read your amazing review?
Oh God, stop!
You wrote a very fantastic review. Which you can see today on Snapchat.
Yes, you can see today on Snapchat. That's right. And IGN.com. You can read about the great online experience that I had with it.
Moonman asks, is the game really broken?
That's a great question. I mean, so yeah, so it's a funny thing. I had a conversation on Twitter with one of my followers this morning, who asked me, he's like, hey, like you touted the excellent online experience, and then, like it's not so excellent right now. Like what what's the deal with that? Like why did you go forward with that without testing it in like what you would call like real world settings first? And that's a totally fair question. And I gave him a pretty long answer. It's hard to have conversations like that over the Twitter. But the long and short of it is that sometimes we don't even get a chance to play a game online before release at all.
Right.
Like sometimes that's just not part of the experience. And then when that happens, right, we kind of, if the online is going to be an important part of the game.
Which in this case
it would be, right. Yeah. But it's still a different case. I'll explain. So if the online is a big part of the game and we can't play the online before launch, then we kind of have to wait. Again?
Why?
Oh my God!
Look at all that Under Armour. Oh yeah,
there's
look
a lot
at those
of Under Armour on the screen. Those man bangs.
Oh yeah.
The man bangs and the man bun.
Yes, just a little of everything.
But yeah, so when a game is going to come out and the online is important and we can't play the online before it comes out, then we have to hold the review so that we can have a chance to play the online. Now, in the case of Street Fighter, we have a situation where online is absolutely important to the to the experience, without a doubt. But we also did have a lot of time to experience the online beforehand, both during betas and also during like my week that I had with the game. I got a chance to see what the online was all about, and the online really ran great for me there in that case. So it's tough because so then do I wait, even though I've had an excellent experience and fighting games don't have a history of having like borked servers on day one?
Right.
Like, do I still anyway wait to give the game a score? I don't know. It's tough. Like I guess maybe now, looking at the way things worked out, would that maybe have been better? I don't know. Maybe it will be. Maybe tomorrow though the servers are going to be like 100%, and none of that will matter anymore.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. So it's really tough. Like all I can say is this: the experience that I've had with the experience that I've had with Street Fighter V online, both during my review period and during the betas, except for like the very first beta, have been excellent. And hopefully that experience becomes excellent to the same extent that I've had it be for everyone else within the next day or two. Now, that said, like, so would I want to ding a game's online experience because the first day of like the servers being open is a little rough because they're overloaded?
I think that's what's happening here.
Right, that's kind of what I think is happening here, and I don't think that would make sense. That said, if people cannot consistently play this game within, you know, like a week, you know, then I think at that point I have to start looking at, you know, like, am I going to change the score? Like, no, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to change the score, but I might have to look at, you know, changing the text a little bit and like kind of reflecting more completely what the current state of this game is. But I hope that it doesn't come to that. I hope it just kind of simmers down over the next couple of days, and then, you know, it's just going to be everyone else will be able to have the experience that I've had. You know what I mean?
I hope so. Yeah, I like this game so far. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely
gorgeous. And I like the V skills and the V reversals and V trigger. It's a fun addition. Speaking of V trigger, I have one.
There you go.
Oh god, it kicked me right out of it.
There's a lot of fire on the screen right now.
I like it. Yeah.
For you pyromaniacs out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and folks, if you have any questions about, if you haven't gotten to dig into the game at all, you have questions about mechanics or about how some characters have been changed, just, let us know. I'm happy to answer questions.
Also, Vince has a great beginner's guide to Street Fighter V that's up on IGN that you
definitely
check out. We're also going to put that up on Snapchat tomorrow, I think.
And one of the, so I'm going to help you out here.
Yeah.
So, well, keep playing.
Yeah, okay.
So that's the number. That's the first tip in my beginner's guide.
Don't jump.
Is don't jump, or at least, you know, jump a lot less. Like, play the ground game. Play the ground game. Don't. If you every time you jump, that's what's gonna happen. You will get a crouching fierce to the leg. So
yeah, let's check out. So talk to us on Twitter. We're at the hashtag IGN Plays Live, and let's see if anyone is tweeting at us right now. Not much going on Twitter right now. Let's find out.
So you've been playing at home with Max a little bit.
Yeah, we played a little bit like on Friday. Yeah. I beat him a bunch of times, but
well, obviously.
No. It was fun. I liked trying out some of the new characters. I actually like Karen a lot, which I was surprised to do.
Yeah, I think Karen is
she's really quick.
Karen is terrific.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that we're set for matchmaking. Cool. Yeah, no, Karen's terrific. You know what? I'll play a little Karen right now.
Ooh. I will after you, not at the same time.
Yeah, not another mirror match. I don't think people want to see another mirror match.
No more mirror matches.
But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Like, wish we could get more online matches or do like a battle lounge with you guys, but just day one servers. Capcom's struggling a bit right now, so doesn't look like we'll be able to do that. But hopefully, maybe we get to squeeze you guys in. If not, then we're just gonna keep playing some offline stuff. Might do survival for you guys.
Yep.
So yeah. I'm getting a big thumbs up from super producer Ben Jenka.
What's happening on our screen right now? Sorry, guys.
Not know.
Let's take a question on Twitch. Moonman said, Vince, what is the best way to use the V triggers and V counters?
So that's a great question. So V trigger is obviously a really it's a different mechanic for every character. So it really depends on your character. But the most important thing I'll say, and I don't know what is going on right now. I'm gonna have to. I've literally never had to do this with this game. So I have no idea what's happening. I might just turn off the matchmaking altogether and just do offline stuff. Because I don't know, it seems like it's doing funky things right now. Capcom's got to get their servers together. So the most important thing I'll say about V-Trigger, about using V-Trigger, is use V-Trigger.
Yes.
I know that sounds like.
No, it's great.
I know that sounds like the most basic non-tip, but see, here's the thing. Either by using your V skill or by getting hit. A round will never end without you building up your V trigger. Okay, it'll always happen. And then the thing with the V meter is the V gauge is that it goes away at the end of the round. So if you don't use it, you lose it. Right, you lose it, and then you've missed out on like an entire tactical advantage that you could have pressed. So like a new mechanic is only as good as like the habits you build around it. And the first habit that I had to break when I was starting to play Street Fighter V was treating the V meter like I would have treated the Ultra meter in Street Fighter 4, which is like
you're gonna do that automatically. It's just something new that you have to get used to.
Right, exactly. And like with the Ultra meter, I was like, okay, Ultra can be powerful, but like I'm only going to use it in certain situations. Or
failed to log into server. What up?
We're gonna start in offline mode. So yeah, I'll do one more versus match with you, and then we'll do and then I'll do some survival.
Survival. Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
So yeah, the biggest habit that I had to get out of was thinking of V trigger as Ultra, where I'm like, it's situational. I'm only going to use it when the situation arises. I don't want to leave myself open. That's not how V trigger is in this game. In this game, it's like it's something you're going to get to do every single round, and you should absolutely activate it at some point or other. Because if you don't, it's a free resource that you're getting for free.
Right.
And if you're not using it, then you're not leveraging every advantage that you have. So that's the first thing, is get in the habit of using it.
Just do it, guys.
Just do it. Yeah, like really just do it. Especially if you have one like Ryu's, that's like it just like or Chun-Li's or Karin's.
Ryu's is very useful.
It starts you into a new mode for the character, and it's like, so it's not like a move that you have to like be in the right position to use or something. It's like just bust it out. Just do it.
Just bust it out. That's the quote that you can print from Vincent. Just bust it out. Oh, Karen. Oh, you so fast, Karen. You so fast. She's all legs. Look at her.
Yep, she's all up in there.
Look at her. Go. Oh, she's great. I want to learn her.
Yeah, it's good. Good at least that you use your V trigger again. Like, don't let it go to waste.
Yep.
Round 2. Fight.
Who's your favorite new character?
My favorite new character? Of the brand new characters?
Yes, the brand new characters.
Of the brand new characters, Rashid. Rashid's my main. Rashid's the character I'm playing.
She's pretty fun.
Yeah. He's very active. What I love about Rashid is that, so I mained Dudley in Street Fighter 4.
Oh, I remember.
And so Dudley is a very offensive character, very mix-up based, very offense based. And like if he wasn't imposed, what's that?
Survival.
Oh, you want to do survival now? Cool,
let's
do survival. So he's interesting because if you can play him like a nut, but with Dudley, it's like if they figured out your offense and they can stop your offense, if you weren't imposing your will on your opponent with Dudley, then like it didn't feel like he had the tools to win and be scary. So that was kind of like a weird thing. With Rashid, I can kind of be a nut, but I can also play safe and solid.
Yeah. And
because he has the footsie tools, he has the anti-airs, he has like good solid play. He can control space well. You know, he has like an invulnerable wake up move. If you have meters, EX spinning mixer is a good reversal in that situation. Like, he kind of has all the defensive tools in addition to the offensive ones. So if your gimmicks aren't working out, you can kind of just, slow down the tempo and play a safe and solid game and still win that way with him. And that's what I really like about Rashid, is that he's got kind of both sides of the coin there.
We're going to see some of that right now.
Yep. Although I'm also going to be playing like a nut, because that's what you do against the computer.
Okay. Yeah, this is on normal.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
normal
right
survival.
Now, yeah. Normal survival.
I was hoping to see some hell survival. We can work up to that. We can work up to that.
After this. After
this,
yeah.
And if you want to talk to us or ask Vince a question, tweet at us, hashtag at IGN Plays Live. And I will ask your questions to Vince right now. Let's check out what you're talking about on Twitch.
Yeah, so survival, I mean, the computer is pretty, like, so you're playing just one-round matches that go on for a while.
And it gives you an option here, so...
Yeah, so you can, so this is what's cool about it. You can do different battle supplements. Basically, you trade away the score that you're gaining.
You have to have enough of a score, right?
That's right, to get these different stipulations. So I love the double down stuff, especially early, because, you know, for very little score, you can, like, put a negative stipulation on yourself for next turn, and have an increase in your score as a result. So, like, double down 3 is like your stun gauge is maxed out. It's always maxed out, but your score is going to be tripled. So I'll do that.
Do that. That sounds awesome. All right. Black Marty McFly asks, Vince, compared to the past Street Fighter games, how would you rank the new mechanics?
How would I rank
the new mechanics?
I think mechanically it's extremely strong.
Yeah.
So what I really love about it is that there's a clear focus on fundamentals in Street Fighter V. You know, 4 had a lot of mechanics that kind of allowed people to ignore the basic fundamentals of, say, like footsies. You can kind of just, like, so for instance, if someone wanted to, like, engage you in the ground game, they could kind of just they could just kind of nope out of it. Like, if I wanted to try to poke you with good buttons, you could just be like, nope, I'm going to focus out of that. I'm not going to deal with your good buttons and your good spacing, unless you have, like, a multi-hitting poke that was good to use.
What you going to go for here? I'm
going to go with double down 1, because it just increases their attack damage and gives me some bonus to the score.
Oh, yeah.
So
look at Birdie.
So yeah, like there's a lot of ways in Street Fighter 4 to kind of, like, not have to play solid Street Fighter, and I didn't like that, and a lot of players didn't like that. So what I like the most about 5 is that it really does focus on those fundamentals, and that's kind of the way I think Street Fighter should be. So yeah, I think ranking it overall in terms of the systems, the actual systems and mechanics, I think Street Fighter V might be my favorite.
Ooh.
Third Strike, I mean, Third Strike, the parry system was cool. It was pretty neat.
It was.
It allowed for, like, people with, like, really tight mechanical skill to kind of get themselves out of a lot of situations and create opportunities for themselves where there might not normally be. But at a certain point, also, that kind of worked against the game for me anyway, just because I felt like, well, great, so the game becomes about, like, who can parry better, and not so much about who's always making the best decisions. And I just didn't dig that, you know. But there's certainly plenty of people who disagree with me on that, so who knows?
Yeah. Ooh, very nice. All right, another question. Vince, can you earn fight money in casual matches? Also, do you feel the game is balanced? That's from Moonman.
Good question. Yeah. Yes, you do earn fight money from casual matches. I learned that this morning. I played a bunch of casual matches this morning, and I was like, I wonder if I'll still get fight money if I have to win ranked matches. It's a win in ranked or in casual matches gives you fight money. So no worries there.
There you go. Napalm Clambake asks, can you buy cosmetic stuff, costumes with the fight points?
That's the plan eventually, but right now the store isn't a thing. The store arrives in March, so, like, exactly what'll be on offer, I guess we'll see then.
What would you like to buy? What kind of cool outfits would you like?
You know, I'm not much of a cosmetics guy.
Yeah?
I never have been, but from the pictures that we've seen of the costumes that we're gonna get, the one costume that I think is, like, I'm dying for is it looks like Cammy has, like, a tactical gear package that looks kind of like what Orchid's outfit was in the new Killer Instinct, where she had, like, grenades strapped to her leg, and, like, just, like, she looked like she was coming ready for a fight, and I really dug that.
That's cool.
And I feel like that makes a lot more sense for Cammy than the kind of, like, you know, thong leotard, you know, the military thong leotard that she rocks, which I just think has always been kind of dumb. So I am looking forward to, like, putting Cammy in, like, a look that makes a little more sense for, like, what she is.
Yep.
Oh, that didn't work out at all.
Oh, no.
It's alright. It's fine. It's not like I need the meter.
Come on, Karen. Nah. You're good. You got this. You got this.
The computer.
Game is over.
So the thing with survival is that like the different difficulty levels are actually just different lengths.
Yeah.
So like easy is like 10 fights, and then normal I believe is 30 or 20. It's 20 or 30.
Yeah, I did the easy survival, which was like really short, like 7 or 8 or whatever, and then
Yeah, the easy is 10. Yeah, the easy is 10.
Yeah.
And so the thing is that like I
Normal went
know
on for a while.
from trying this a few times
that
normal won't get real until 26. At 26, it'll actually the computer will actually start playing for real, and
yeah, I think I made it to maybe 20 on normal. So what do you think of Fang?
Oh, I love this guy.
Yeah?
I love this character. I love the way he looks. I love the way he plays. People are hating right now. Like, they think that he's, like, potentially overpowered.
Yeah.
I don't really feel that. I feel like right now he's got a psychological advantage because, man, I'm not hitting my links at all. No, right now I feel like he has this psychological thing where, like, you know, when he uses his V skill and he throws out that poison, everyone just panics. They're like, oh my god, I don't want to get hit by that because then I'm going to be poisoned. Then I'm going to have to, like, lose health over time. And people are scared. And then it's just like, what you have to do against Fang is you just have to disrespect him.
Oh. Okay.
No, you really just have to disrespect him. You just have to be like, I'm not afraid of that dumb poison ball. Like, I'm just gonna walk through your dumb poison ball and play my game
right
plan.
Through it.
Instead of like always play super defensive and be like, oh, I don't want to get hit by that. I'm scared. Like, don't do that.
All right, guys, if you want to talk to us, hit us up on Twitter at the hashtag IGNPlaysLive. We're also on Twitch on YouTube right now. Let's see what's going on in YouTube land.
Now I'm just wasting resources.
This or Smash Wii U, Justin Davis asked.
What's that?
This or Smash Wii U, Justin Davis
Oh,
is
of course
asking.
Justin Davis asked me that question. It's close, Justin, but I'll take
It's so close.
I'll take this.
Oh, so close. Good job.
Put Cammy on a bus and send her back to school.
I love when everyone puts them on the bus in this level.
Oh, it's too good.
And then they come back for the next round.
Yeah, it's great.
It's like, where did they go?
Oh my god.
Oh,
this guy looks familiar.
Who's this?
I love Rashid's theme in this game. Oh my god, it sounds so good.
I'm gonna listen to it. Is this it?
Yep.
It's a hot beat. Yeah, I love the way he moves.
It's so funky.
Yeah, it's great. I think I'd really like to learn Rashid and Karen because I haven't really used Karen much before, but she is kind of a beast.
I just wrecked the sign up there. let me. I want to listen to this music more, so I'm gonna wreck the other part of the sign.
I just want to listen to the song some more.
I keep wrecking the sign.
Yeah.
There you go. I almost got that part of the sign. Rashid, get out of my way. I'm trying to wreck the sign. Stop hitting me. I'm trying to wreck the sign. Whatever. I think that sign's pretty well wrecked.
Oh, you wrecked that sign like no one's business. I think someone just called me Miranda Sanchez. I'm not Miranda, but Miranda is amazing. Sanchez. But I am definitely not her. My name is Chastity, and I am the producer of the Snapchat channel. Hi.
I think Chun is super strong in this game.
Oh yeah, she's great. She was kind of weak in 4.
Chun is super strong in this game. So I mean, like, tier lists are so like completely meaningless at this stage in the game, but there are more than a couple of pros that think that she is top tier material.
Yeah.
And I would be inclined to agree. Not that I'm at all a pro, or that my opinion matters at all, but. But yeah, she's definitely got some juice. Again, part of it is like a buff. Part of it is a buff just from the systems of the game. Like I was saying before, with no focus, people just have to deal with characters that have good buttons, and she has. I mean, I think it's pretty much it's pretty much inarguable that Chun-Li has the best buttons in Street Fighter V. Like,
best buttons.
Yeah, she has the best buttons.
The best.
I don't think that's like a discussion.
Zone Gaming says, IGN, say my name, please. No, we will not. We will not. We're not here for that.
He's on that Beyonce tip. He just wants to
When no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. Let's check out Twitch.
Chastity, I rock out to that song so hard in my car.
Who doesn't? Is that your favorite Destiny's Child song? These are questions that I have for you, Vince. Did you know that Vince is very good at karaoke? Is what I've heard.
Oh,
we have
God.
to karaoke together.
You're blowing me up about
we
that
have to
now?
karaoke together.
We haven't
Because I heard
karaoke
you're a
together.
legend.
I'm not.
I heard that you are the greatest.
The
I heard
hype
that you
is
can,
a little bit
You
too
can
real on
karaoke
this.
for hours, is what I've heard. That's the story going around the IGN office.
Okay, I do get it. I do get into it.
Yeah. What's your go-to karaoke song, Vince?
Oh, I don't have a go-to. Any
Your
90s
crowd pleaser?
90s rapper hip hop
90s
will
rap.
definitely get me in. Alternative rock, classic rock.
Oh yes.
Anything really. Like I don't. There's nothing that I particularly like don't play or I'm not down with.
Yep. Oh, Ben wants to do Ignition remix
Yeah,
for you.
it's a date.
You good? You good?
It's a date. We'll do Ignition.
Will you do Mo Money Mo Problems with me?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, good.
That's a lock.
Very nice.
That's not even like an option at this point. Now that you said that, forget about it.
All right, Twitch. Let's see what kind of questions you have for us. Any tips for someone who wants to get good at Street Fighter? There's a good guide right now. Go to IGN.com after the live stream and check out the beginner's tips guide from Vince. It's excellent. He's got 5 very good tips for you. Do you want to preview that? The first one we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, we did mention earlier.
Was
Is just stop jumping. Just stop jumping.
Don't jump.
So like people, it's really funny to me because there are people in the comments of that beginner's guide who are like, "This stuff is so basic and dumb," and I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't understand. These are literally the things
These
that
are the
new
things
players
that you keep doing.
that
I
new
still
players
do
are
it
making
sometimes.
mistakes. Yeah,
I freak
exactly.
out, and I'm just like, no.
These are the basic, simple mistakes that new players make that experienced players like me are just like, LOL, I'm just gonna punish you so hard for doing this and get so much free damage for like no effort. And it's like, before you can even learn the game, you have to get to a point where you're not making all those like really simple, low-level mistakes that are just making you free. You know what I mean? You have to unlearn those habits.
Unlearn those habits and learn some new habits. Embrace the V trigger and read the rest of the article on IGN.
Yeah. So yes, but one thing is definitely stop jumping. Like basically, especially in this game, and you're gonna see it a lot more in this game because there is no focus to just deal with fireballs and projectiles, or to just deal with people who are just outplaying you on the ground. There's gonna be a lot of people who are like, man, I'm getting Chun-Li is poking me out. I don't want to deal with her ground game. I'm just gonna jump at her, and then you're just gonna eat a back roundhouse or like a stand short, and you're just not gonna get in that way. And you're gonna be like, what am I doing wrong?
You got a shout out on your beginner's guide. We're back on YouTube right now. SOW Scouts Gaming Hub said your beginner's guide was pretty good, Vince.
Oh, thank you.
It was great. It was great.
Well, I mean, it was decent.
I'm biased.
I mean, I was glad that I got a shout out on the beginner's guide from Ultra David. You know, who's the very
nice.
well-known Street Fighter commentator. Great dude. He's he's made it his job over the last few years, at least his part-time job when he's not running his private practice, his private law practice.
Wow.
But when he's not doing that, he's dropping knowledge on people in with his commentary and with his show with James Chen, Ultra Chen, and together they've been educating and entertaining people on Street Fighter 4 for the last few years. So for him to be like, hey, this is a good thing for beginners, that made me happy.
That's
because
awesome.
I have a lot of respect for that guy, and I'm a big fan of his.
Anthony C. Lonquo says, should I get a pad or a stick? What do you think, Vince?
People ask me this question a lot, and it really does come down to what you're most comfortable with. I mean, I think that there are advantages to both. We're living in an age where there's players who play with both of those, even professionals. There are plenty of professionals that play with pad. So go with whatever you feel is the bottom line. Go with whatever you feel most comfortable with. The reason I prefer pad is because I find inputs, directional inputs, to be much more direct, precise, and quick on a pad, and much more symmetrical.
Yeah,
like
and
my
what are you using? You want to tell the
Oh yeah,
what you're using
so
right now?
here I'm using the new Mad Catz Fight Pad Pro. I'll be reviewing this shortly. This week I'll have my review out for it.
Yep.
I owned many of these for the Xbox 360 and PS3.
And it's got your R1 and R2 up top.
Yeah, so the main big thing here is that you've got a 3-in-3 configuration, so that you don't have to use shoulder buttons to hit your heavies, which is really nice in a 6-button fighting game like Street Fighter. So
nice little compromise of controller.
Yeah, no, I really dig the form factor, and I dig what they're Okay, I think
Oh,
the
I
computer
like that.
might be starting to play. Yeah, the computer's starting to do something now, so I
Yeah.
have to pay some small modicum of attention. Yeah, the computer's actually anti-airing me. Yeah, poking out of my pressure.
I just
this is
smiled
bad.
because
I might lose this.
Anthony Monco said that I know how to say his last name. I'm really good at names. No, don't challenge me, please. Chassis will be playing at any point. I played at the beginning and he beat me very badly,
I didn't
but
do that badly.
I can probably play a little bit more in a bit. We'll bring it back around.
Yeah.
I'll play a little bit more. I'm used to Vince beating me. I beat him once when he
did?
was still getting used to this control, and I was just like, yes, yes.
Look, I don't know why you
Yes!
keep doing this.
Yes!
I don't know why you keep putting an asterisk on your win. You're always like, but it was with this control, and the controller wasn't working so well,
It
and blah blah.
was.
Okay, fine, but yet,
because you always beat me.
but in competitive gaming, girl,
a win's
a
a
win's
win.
a win.
A win's a win.
That's
That's what you tweeted at me, and I felt very good about myself.
That's how it works. You don't. I
Yeah.
don't get to be like, oh well, if I had.
It's okay, as
well,
long as I'm,
then I
as long
wouldn't
as
have
I'm
lost.
still the best IGN player in my house, which is there's 3 IGN people in our house, so I'm still the best.
So hey.
So hey.
Hey, we all.
Actually, I've never played Peppers, the dog.
Oh, that's right, the dog. Max's dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Peppers. Shout out to Max.
Do you think Akuma is gonna be in Street Fighter 5? Akuma's gonna
Of
be in
course he's
Tekken
gonna-
7.
Yeah, he is, but of course he's gonna be. In Street
Akuma
Fighter.
is everywhere.
If you think there's any world in which Akuma is not gonna be eventually in Street Fighter 5,
That was from Jose Marquez.
no way.
Yeah.
When? I don't know.
Akuma's all over the place in 2016. Akuma's in
Oh yeah.
all the things.
Oh, the wake up Shoryu. Wake.
Oh. You gonna let someone with that hair beat you up like that? Nope. Oh. And he's doing this all in sandals. Check that out.
Right?
Reed is
Oh, I
wearing
dropped-
sandals.
dropped
They
him a
never
combo.
fall off.
Like a noob.
Making tornadoes in those.
Making tornadoes with my feet. Rashid has a lot of nice little nuances and tricks to him that I really dig.
Yeah.
I'll take that health. I'll take that health.
Take the health. Treat yourself to some health.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself
Treat
to
yourself,
some
Rashid.
health. Let's see if there's anything.
Dalsum. Who looks
Talk to us
who's
on
like
Twitter,
an alien in
guys.
this game.
Tweet at me, please. Hashtag IGN Plays Live. Let's see. Favorite Street Fighter character of all time? From Zach Moore. At Sandwich WizKid.
My favorite?
Yeah. Dan.
Oh, you're a Dan Hibiki
No.
fangirl?
No.
I know someone back there is.
Ben was
Super
like,
Super
yes!
producer Ben Jenka.
Our producer was like, yes! Yeah. He tries really, really hard. He tries really hard. I actually, Dan's adorable. Dan's like, I tried.
It's all about the effort.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who's my favorite Street Fighter character of all time?
Of all
it's very
time.
difficult for me to really
Yeah.
call one. So, I mean, I do love Dudley. I have an affinity.
Dudley's great.
I have an
And then
affinity
he
for
like
Dudley.
has tea and
Mhm.
boxes.
Yep.
And he's very proper.
I like
10
Sagat.
points for accent.
I've always liked Sagat.
Sagat's great. Sagat's tricky to fight usually. Tiger this, Tiger that. My favorite Street Fighter character of all time, I guess it's Ryu. I mean, I've been loyal to him for so long. We just had this really long relationship. I love that man. But yeah, I like to say Dan as my answer. It's fun. Even in like Super Puzzle Fighter, Dan's not great, and he's just like, I'm sorry. That's a great game. Have you played Super Puzzle Fighter?
Oh,
Do you love it?
I played a.
I
Oh,
love that game.
okay. So Puzzle Fighter or Pocket Fighter?
Oh.
Both.
Ben is very excited
Those
about both.
Those are both great games. But
I'm partial to Puzzle Fighter.
yeah, no, I love Puzzle
Yeah.
Fighter. Love Puzzle Fighter.
I love Puzzle Fighter.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do any more of this doubling down stuff because we're getting
Yeah.
to the last 10 stages here. I do
Yeah.
want to beat this, and at some point
Look,
around
it's camping.
in the next couple of stages, the computer I think is actually gonna start trying to play. So I don't want to like put myself in a bad situation here.
Yeah. Back on Twitter, hashtag IGN Plays Live. We have a question from @xtane who says, "Which character do you most want to see in the roster?" Dan.
No, I have. If this was if this Street Fighter did not have Dan in it ever, I would be totally fine with that. I have
Dan. Dan. Bring us Dan.
There's a lot of characters that I would like to see, but I would rather be the villain and say who I don't want to see. So Dan, I don't want.
Oh, who do you not want to see?
Dan, I don't want. Get him out of here. Blanca, I don't want. Get him out of here. What's that? Skullomania, never gonna is legally impossible. Get him out of here.
Impossible. Not allowed.
Capcom does not own the rights to that character.
Cannot be here.
Literally can't happen.
Get out of here.
Go away. Let's see. What other characters would I? So I have a love-hate relationship with 12 from Third Strike because I was one of those sad folks who tried to play 12, and 12, as anyone who played Third Strike will tell you, is straight butts, just straight cheeks.
Throw it right in the trash.
Straight garbage.
Right in the garbage.
He's a garbage character, and but I just loved him conceptually so much. But so part of me is like, don't waste the character slot with that waste of a character. However, there's another part of me that's like, well, it might be really interesting if they could reimagine him in a way where he was
Imagine
good
if he wasn't trash.
and not
Imagine
booty.
if you took him out of the trash and made him a real character.
I mean, that would be cool, I think.
That would be cool. Talk to us on Twitter, guys, at the hashtag IGN Plays Live. I'm looking at your tweets right now. Dallas Smith at D10 Smith says, do you plan on playing at EVO someday? Yes, as IGN's best Chandelure player. I said this before. Now that Pokken Tournament is coming, that's my goal for 2016. Vince?
Am I going to play at EVO?
Yes.
So, I'd like to, so the short answer is I would like to. I'm going to be taking Street Fighter V seriously. Yeah, I would like to. I would like to.
I think you have so much potential.
That said, I haven't.
I believe in you.
Since I took the full-time gig at IGN, I have not competed at EVO because for two reasons. Because first of all, I have had trouble with a full-time job finding time to do the kind of training that I did before when I did compete at EVO, which is like, you know, several hours a day. I would play Marvel or Street Fighter back when I was trying to compete. I don't have the time to do that, and I'm not one of those people who's talented enough that I could do really well on less than that training regimen, I don't think. So there's that. The other part of it is that typically now when I've been going to EVO, I'm going to produce coverage for IGN.com, which means that I go to EVO and then I don't have a whole lot of time to kind of stand around. And like it would be hard for me to both go to panels, hit the floor, preview the games that are there, and also make all my pools and spend time practicing and staying warmed up. It's too hard of a balance. So the short answer, the short version, too late.
Too long.
I would love to compete again at EVO. I have competed at EVO in the past. It's going to be a matter of if I'm able to keep up to the degree that I would like.
Good answer. You're going. Ben's going. Our producer's going.
Oh, I'm definitely going to go to you. Look.
I want to go. The very best, like no one ever was. Believe in yourself. Dibs on Chandelure. So Mystic Wiz GD on YouTube is asking, will this Street Fighter bring more competitive to esports? I think what he was trying to ask is, will this make esports more competitive with the new Street Fighter V? What do you think?
So I missed some of that because your mic is slipping from your...
Sorry, it's right here. Mystic Wiz is asking, will this Street Fighter bring more competitive to esports?
More competitive.
More competitive.
So I think what he's
trying to
say is will this is Street Fighter V kind of a competition grade fighting game? Is it esports friendly? And the answer is absolutely, like, unequivocally yes. All right, so I have to concentrate at least a little bit here because this is where the computer decides it actually wants to play the game. But yeah, in short, absolutely.
Yeah, Vince is going to focus, but you can tweet more questions at him at the hashtag IGN Plays Live. Cloud Strife for Street Fighter V says Sorrelism. No. No. Stop it. You stop right now.
All right.
At Gaming Bear 89 is asking, have you noticed any frame rate dips at any point?
No.
No.
That's something I haven't seen the game do at all. Is drop a frame.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
I've never seen it drop
Play
a
it.
frame. Which isn't like that. I mean, it's cool, but like, I mean, I never saw Street Fighter 4 on, at least not on Xbox 360. I never saw that drop any frames either. So.
Yeah. What was the first Street Fighter game you ever played, Vince?
The first one I played?
Yeah.
The first one there was.
The first one there was. Okay.
Yeah. Street Fighter, the original Street Fighter in arcades. When there was nothing, there was just Ryu, and Ken was. All Ken was just like player 2 side.
Yeah. Berg3291 on Twitch is asking, "Yo, Vince, how do you like the game?" He hates it.
I hate it. It's the worst. No, I love it. I can say for sure that it's.
He sure does like it.
Yeah, it's the most fun I've had with a Street Fighter out of the gate. I think pretty much ever. Like, I loved 4, guys.
What's not to love? There's a bear in the background. Look at the bear dance. The bear's got a collar on. We're having a good time. There's men dancing on dolls, and a bear. The bear is trained.
I mean, I love Street Fighter 4. I played a lot of Street Fighter 4.
Yep. It was good.
It definitely had its own set of
great too.
challenges. Street Fighter 4 did. But I loved it quite a bit. That said, I think that this game puts more of a focus on the skills that I learned from playing Street Fighter growing up in arcades. The solid ground game, the spacing, the timing, the footsies.
We're back on Twitch, looking at some comments, and let's see what we got. Nolan FSC is asking, do any of the new fighters or returning fighters seem to be more overpowered than they should be?
So that was... I'm sorry.
New fighters or returning fighters, any of them OP?
Are any of them more powerful than they should be?
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's just too early to tell
Yeah.
about power levels and to say, you know, is this person too much? Are they not? Right now, I don't feel like no one feels like just too much to me right now.
That's good.
There's no one who I'm like, oh man, they're gonna have to do something about that. I think everyone's got dirt. Everyone's got juice. There's no one who I've played against and I've been like, ugh, I just don't want to fight this character anymore because they're just nonsense.
Okay, we're back on Twitter at the hashtag IGN Plays Live. Jay Leo Walker is asking, how does Street Fighter V compare to Mortal Kombat X?
How do you compare? How would I compare?
Apples and oranges, I guess. Yeah. How does Street Fighter V compare to Mortal Kombat X?
I mean, I think
They're
as a fighting game,
different
it's
games.
way.
they're
For
very
my
different.
tastes, it's a much better fighting game.
Yeah. Yeah, we all have different tastes. I don't know. I like both games. I think they're both great. They're completely different to me.
Yeah, I mean, they feel very different. I mean, I personally, there are things about Mortal Kombat at neutral and just like as a game that I'm just like, I don't love it. I mean, like I gave it its fair shake. I gave it the score that I feel like it deserved as a game. But like, what do I look for what I look like for what I look for in a fighting game? Street Fighter V is gives me more of what I want.
I like both games. They're both great. Play both. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in a while. I need to play so I can check out some of the newer characters. But I think, I don't know, in terms of if you're not much of a fighting games player and you're gonna pick up one or the other, you can't really lose either way. Like Street Fighter V is amazing, and Mortal Kombat X is very friendly for new players as well. And I think Street Fighter V is too. There's some characters that are very well rounded. Might as well start off with Ryu and keep going. Go for it. Look at this. This guy's making tornadoes with his feet. It's fun. You really can't lose.
So there's that. I just cleared the normal survival. So that was 30.
Congratulations.
30 rounds.
You won. Congratulations, you done it.
Woohoo!
Woo! Okay. Looking back at Twitter, hashtag IGN Plays Live. Hi, Potato King. How you doing? He said, try to say Irish wristwatch. I just did.
Nailed it.
Hello. Oh.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh,
so,
there's a hell survival.
Yes.
Hell. We're gonna
Okay.
send Vince straight to hell.
Okay. So
What are
I'm
you gonna
going.
use?
I'm going into hell. No,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna go into hell, I mean I have to
Go
take.
to hell.
I have
Go
to take.
straight to hell.
I have to take my boy with me. I have to take Rashid.
Oh man.
If we're gonna do that, I have
No.
to.
Use someone else.
Who do
I
I have
think
to-
the
oh.
viewers want you to use someone else.
Who do
They've
they want?
seen you using Rashid for a while.
Who do they want?
Anyone else. Hey, Twitch, who do you want to use? Twitch.
Okay.
Anyone. You have 3 lives. Choose carefully, but you
Do I
can't
have
use
to pick
Rashid.
Can I pick a different character for some of them if I want to? I'm gonna try Mika.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying Mika. I've never tried Hell, so I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like coasting at the beginning,
Mhm.
and then it's gonna become like, like some same thing like around 25, 26. If it's gonna become
Yeah.
real, and then how real it's gonna
It
get.
gets so real.
Because when I say it gets real, I mean not that it gets actually real.
Yeah.
It's that the computer just starts reading your inputs
Yeah.
and automatically just doing whatever is going to counter what you've input. It's kind of a very artificial form of challenge, but
Play on hell with only butt moves.
well, that's most of what Mika
Yeah.
has.
I'm kidding. Just win.
That was not a combo, Vin. That's a combo.
Yes. Oh yeah. This poor shop owner's like, my fruit. It's falling everywhere. Perfect.
The butt.
The butt. Perfect. Very nice, Vince. Good job.
Or Mika shows up to a job interview and they're like, I see here that you're an expert in dabbit. And she's like, no, yeah, that's the butt.
The butt. Sure is. Moonman is asking, Vince, do you know how expensive the additional characters are going to cost in fight money?
In fight money, 100,000 fight money. We know that already. Yeah.
100,000.
Yep. 100,000.
There's your answer.
And we're told. Whoops,
We're in
that's
hell.
not a combo.
With Chun-Li and Armika.
We're
Straight to hell.
told. So.
This doesn't look like hell. This looks like the set of a Nicki Minaj video. I think I've seen this one. Pound the alarm.
No, we know that it's
You like
100.
Nicki Minaj? You like Nicki Minaj.
Oh, no, of course. Who doesn't like Nicki? I mean, like I'm a fan of Nicki. No, but so what we know is that it's 100,000 for a character.
Okay.
And we also know that doing all the story stuff and all the single player stuff, you can get about 150,000 fight money. So like you got 1.5 free characters right off the bat.
We'll save the question for after he's out of hell. He's in hell with Dalzim right now. But please tweet at us. We're on Twitter, #IGNPlaysLive, and I will be answering your questions if I can. If not, Vince will answer them for you. Let's see if I can answer any of these. Supersonic5464 asks, who do you think is better, Rainbow Mika or Zangief?
In this game,
In general, like Rainbow Mika. She's like
who's
the
who's a more powerful character, I guess.
She's
I mean,
cool. She's got butt moves.
So.
She will double team you with her friend.
Right. So here's the thing.
Yeah, in this game.
Mika is, depending on who you ask, like there are folks inside Capcom, some very well known and respected players that you probably know, who believe Mika is she's no worse than the third best in the game. Like that's the worst she could possibly
Okay.
that they would rank her. And there are those that think she's unequivocally like the best character in the game. We know that when she was introduced in Beta 2, I think, in Beta 2, she was way overtuned in a lot of people's minds, and they nerfed her pretty significantly after that beta, and they, I believe, continued to nerf her as time went on. That said, yeah, there's people who think that she's very strong. Now, I'll say this, from playing online, the online that I've been playing, the Zangief army is strong. There's a lot of Zangief out there.
Oh, yeah.
People are definitely feeling this character right now, and for good reason. But that said, this is a common phenomenon. We've seen this before. There's a thing that's called grappler syndrome. And these are Armika and Geef are both grapplers. It's a thing we call grappler syndrome. Early in a game's life, when people don't know what the situations are, and they don't know what the mix-ups are, and they don't know like exactly what to do, early in the game's life, grapplers are always very strong. Like, almost always. And everyone's like, OP, 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 please nerf, please nerf, please nerf. 2 months later, they're garbage and no one's using them anymore. Okay, that's extreme. I shouldn't say they're garbage and no one's using them anymore.
Strong
but
words.
what happens is what happens is like they go from the promised like top tiers to being like situational, only the grappler specialists play them anymore. And so I'm not saying that's definitely going to happen here. I'm not saying that in a month or two, Armika is not going to seem strong anymore, or that Geef's not going to seem strong anymore. But right now, they both seem pretty strong. And I would say, though, the consensus, at least from like insiders, is that Mika is the stronger of the two.
There's your answer. Armika.
Or whatever that's.
I like her. I like her.
Right now.
I like her a lot. Ooh, what'd you go for?
I went for defense. Like when the health recovery is like way too much health recovery, like more health recovery than I need, I like to go for defense because then it still gives me some damage mitigation. So it's like having more hit points, but that's right. So for instance, one of the things they nerfed with Mika. Oh my God, this computer's jumping all over the place like a madman.
You're in hell.
This computer does not care.
No. Computer does not care, guys.
Oh wow, look at the computer.
What is happening in the background? I love it.
So yeah, this is ramping up faster than I expected it to. Which is fine.
Back on Twitch, Moonman is asking, Vince, do you consider Lara a grappler and where would you rank her?
So Laura is what I call like Laura's what I call a hybrid. She's like a grappler brawler. Like she has a command grab and it's a good command grab. But she's also kind of meant to she has strikes. She has enough strikes and enough mobility to mix it up in a way that that the standard grapplers like Geef and Mika kind of can't. So like I look at her kind of like Abel from Street Fighter 4.
Yes.
Is a good example of what I consider a hybrid, like a grappler brawler. So yeah, that's what that's how I call her. I wouldn't say if you're someone who wants to play a straight grappler, I don't think Laura's for you. I think that's definitely Geef and Mika.
I agree. Oh, nice. I haven't messed with Bison that much in this game.
What's that?
I haven't messed with Bison that much in this game. How do you like it?
So, Bison seems pretty strong, but I honestly haven't. He's one of the few characters that I haven't really totally been able to understand his game plan altogether. Like he's definitely like a lot of ground-based pressure. Some of his normals are really good. Like standing medium kick he's like a great poke. Standing roundhouse. It doesn't have a lot of range, but it's really plus on block, so it allows him to maintain pressure really well. And I feel like when I play against a good Bison player, I'm constantly kind of getting frame trapped and kind of counter hit in situations when I think I can hit a button and then I can't.
Yep.
But like there's like a lot of moves that he has, like new special moves that I'm actually not like totally sure what their greater purpose is.
Yeah.
So character I want to explore.
I love
more
that.
fully.
The microphone thing.
Oh, that was not the decision. No, get away. Were we gonna ask?
No, I was like, I love the microphone thing.
Oh yeah,
It's
microphone.
so great. And then she talks on it for a while.
Yeah,
if you hold it, right?
You hold it, and
Yeah.
she keeps talking on it. And as you hold it longer, it powers up like her next throw that much more.
Yeah.
But
Just talks a bunch of crap on the mic.
Yeah. Oh, she's cutting that promo.
Throws the mic.
She's cutting that promo. You gotta, any good pro wrestler's got to be good on the mic,
right.
as well as in the ring. So she's
I
just,
talk smack. We're on YouTube. Tannerim is not asking, but he's saying Street Fighter 2 has the best soundtrack. It's just the most classic soundtrack. But yeah.
Which has the best soundtrack?
He said Street Fighter 2 has
No
the best
way.
soundtrack.
No way. No.
It's just the most classic, the most
like,
iconic.
It's very hard for me to. So if it's not this, and it's not this, I don't think anyone. I mean, really, over Third Strike? Over Third Strike?
Over Third Strike?
No way. Like no way. Like Third Strike has
Listen
the
again.
fattest jams of.
The hottest beats.
It does.
The hottest, sickest beats.
Has the fattest
ever
jams. To me, you cannot top Third Strike. And like, you know what? Like, sure, the original Street Fighter 2, the music was, you know, like, I mean, sure, it's iconic.
It's just the most iconic. Yeah,
it's
the
iconic.
most memorable. Most iconic,
it gave us these compositions, but are those the best arrangements of those compositions? Definitely not. And
it's
like,
just, I think it's a huge nostalgia factor. That's what it is. Alfonso Cruz, hi. You said I'm late here. Who's playing who? So Vince is in hell right now, and he is playing as Armika. And he's
it's
just
not going so
taking
well.
on everyone. Oof, oof. Doing pretty well though. Stage 11 of hell. I would not fare so well.
I'm on the verge of defeat here.
The opposite of the Edge of Glory. Tweet at us at the hashtag IGN Plays Live, and I will read your questions or comments.
Nope.
Nope.
First attempt at hell is a nope.
Oh, you did it! Look how far you got in hell.
I didn't get that far.
You got through hell pretty far.
So hell is what, 50?
Hell is 50?
It might be 50 stages.
Wow. Is that for sure? That's a whole lot of stages. What are we gonna do next?
So people wanted me to get 3 tries. So now I'm gonna try with, and the main thing here that's tough is that I'm not allowed to use my main character. I'm not allowed to use Rashid because
Yep. I'm gonna go back to some of the suggestions. Twitch suggested Chun-Li, Karen, Cammy. 2 votes for Cammy actually, and Dalzim. Any of those strike your fancy?
A few of them do.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, a vote for Laura. Yeah, there's a vote for Laura as well.
My Laura is straight street trash. My Chun is pretty trashy, but I'll give it a shot.
All right.
I mean, it's like I'm basically just gonna be poking to death and playing footsies with a computer with a computer that can clearly outpoke me if it feels like it. So we'll see.
Ismail Dow 79 asks Vince, have you noticed any good or bad changes with Cammy?
Her
girl Cammy.
cannon strike, you know, like her dive kick, is not as good as it used to be. So there's that.
Yep.
Her buttons are great.
Her air grab is gone. Where did it go? Gravy Biscuits just put quarters up on the screen because he's got next. Classic. Space Penguin.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so Cammy, her spin knuckle is now her V skill.
V skill. Okay.
So it still goes through projectiles, but what's cool is that if you use it at close range, she can pass through someone and then it'll cross up. Same thing with her hooligan combination. If you overshoot someone with a hooligan flip, you can do like the cannon strike back the opposite way. So it's a little bit easier to still pressure people if you misspaced it.
Mirror match.
Ready. Fight.
I wonder how much he squats. Amazing guy. Way better. Let's see. Space Penguin. What character has the most drastic changes in terms of how they played in previous games?
It's a great question.
Good question, Space Penguin.
I would say Dulcim.
Ben's saying Vega.
And Vega.
Yeah?
It's those two. It's Dhalsim and Vega, who have had the biggest.
I like Dhalsim in this.
The biggest change. Oh yeah, Dhalsim's
pretty great in this.
He's got his problems. Dhalsim, I don't think has as overwhelming control of the screen as he did before. So there's that, but he does have some new tricks.
Bag of tricks. Gravy Biscuits is saying, anxious to see what you guys think of Far Cry Primal. Vince, are you reviewing it? Vince is not reviewing it.
No,
we
I
have,
am not.
I think.
How'd you know that?
Reviewing it because we talked about it in the morning meeting.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It won't be Vince. And
no,
it looks cool.
My next review is The Division.
Rad. The Division.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of good Division videos up on IGN right now.
Indeed.
If you're into that.
Indeed.
Did you like the beta?
Didn't play the beta. So like I'm
You're
kind
going
of
with fresh eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going in with very fresh eyes. I've been looking
Mhm.
forward to it. Ever since the first gameplay that we saw of it, I was definitely like enamored and excited about playing it. But
all right, tweet at us, guys. Hashtag IGN Plays Live. We want to see your questions, answer your questions, talk more about Street Fighter. You can even talk to us about the wonderful movie Street Fighter, the movie, 1995. Really great movie. Check that out. It's bad. It's awful. But I do like the Mortal Kombat movie.
What's that?
I do like the Mortal Kombat movie, though.
Oh yeah. So the first Mortal Kombat movie was kind of dope.
No, it was great, and it had an excellent soundtrack. First CD I ever bought, Mortal Kombat soundtrack.
Oh really?
Yes.
Nice.
I love that soundtrack.
No,
That movie's pretty great.
People were high on that soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
Really high on that.
So good.
People were like, "Oh my god, a decent video game movie." And it's like, if you watch it now, it's like so hilariously
Yeah,
bad, but
it's
like,
pretty rad, but it's
that-
still. I've seen much worse. Year after year after year. Nintendog on Twitch is asking Vince what needs to be introduced to Street Fighter V to improve its overall gamer score and value that inevitably we will see in a series of updates. Sure.
Can you get your mic in closer to your mouth? I cannot
so
hear you.
Nintendog is asking
There you go.
Vince what needs to be introduced to Street Fighter V to improve its overall gamer score and value that inevitably we'll see in a series of updates.
So to me, the number one priority should be for Capcom right now should be to create a way for people to play an actual real match against the computer. There is no way to play an actual 2 out of 3 rounds real honest to god Street Fighter match with the computer right now, and that's just insane. Like I don't even understand how that happens. And so to me, that's something they have to take care of immediately.
Yep. On Twitch, Gravy Biscuit said, "How's the Doom movie with The Rock? It's trash." That's street trash right there. Nolan FSC says, any reason why they put Akuma in Tekken 7 and not in Street Fighter? They'll come to Street Fighter.
I mean, he'll be in Street Fighter eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak to the decision-making process, but
yeah. Let's check out some of these tweets. At Media Wizard is asking, do you agree that the animation in Street Fighter 4 and 5 does not compare to the style in Third Strike? I mean, that's all your opinion, really. It's your preference. I don't know. Third Strike had great art and animation.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna talk about straight animation,
yeah.
I mean, Third Strike's the king.
Right.
That's. This is going bad.
On Twitter, Brian Aguilera said, waiting for them to make an evil Ken. Oh, yeah. What would that look like? He'd have a mullet, probably. Even worse than he already does.
Guys, I'm here to tell you, this isn't gonna happen if I can't play my jam.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay,
I just don't have the muscle memory of the characters to.
We're going back to Rashid.
And even with Rashid, it might be a lost cause. Who knows? But right now, I'm trying to play characters that I've put minimal time into.
Yeah. Okay. At Rahula Hoop asks, how much fight money does a win in casual ranked net you need to know whether to save for characters or go crazy on costumes?
50.
Fitty.
50.
5-0.
Yep.
Fitty.
That is the answer.
There you go. Is Geef viable now? Didn't try him in the beta.
Oh, Geef's totally
Josh Bennett. Yeah.
Geef's more than viable right
yeah.
now.
Oh yes.
Geef is strong right now. Not necessarily too strong.
Just strong enough. YouTube, how you doing, guys? How's it going here? Oh. Very nice. Look at that. Your boy is back.
Yes.
Boy is back.
Someone I've got some actual muscle memory with. It's fine. Yeah, and that's not to say that I'm going to be able to do this anyway, but we'll see.
Oh, you got this. You're gonna make hell look good, like a fun place to be.
The problem always with playing the computer is that
sandals. You got this.
like I said, they're always it's just reading inputs.
Yeah.
It's got perfect reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Like you lose. Like if the computer decides it wants you to lose, you just kind of lose. You know, like so it's just like. It's not like I can like get in the computer's head and play mind games with the computer.
Yeah.
You know, and be like, yeah, I'll fake it out by doing this when it thinks like, nope, you don't fake out a computer. You do a move, and it's like, do I want to stop that or do I not want to stop that? And
I'm looking at YouTube comments. I see you, Justin Lewis. Hi, I'm noticing you. Let's see what else we got here. The Street Fighter 2 anime was a highlight of my childhood. Did you watch it? Yes, I did. That was one of the first animes I ever watched. And I was like, oh my gosh, Chun-Li is taking a shower. This is not for me. I should probably not be watching this. I'm much too young for this content. No, it was good.
Was it Ming-Na?
No, it was an anime version. Aw, Xbox players are sad. That's okay.
Aww.
That's okay. It's okay, guys.
It's gonna be alright, guys.
It's gonna be fine. Jorge Lewis says use Fei Long. Can't do it, kid. Can't do it.
Sorry.
Not today. Today's not your day. I think someone was asking about your controller again. Can you show them?
It's the Mad Catz
For those that missed
Fight Pad Pro.
Yep.
So for those of you who are like me, who are pad inclined and not stick inclined, you can have something with a 3x3 setup.
That works for me, you know. That works for me. I like using the pad. Reluctant Mungo on Twitch says Street Fighter the movie was good. Jean-Claude Van Damme should have gotten an Oscar for that movie. I agree. No. How do you feel about Kylie Minogue's performance as Cammy in the masterpiece that is Street Fighter the movie? Space Fireman, you're so awesome. I think she was great. I think she put a very fun performance into that. Not a lot of people knew who Kylie Minogue was at the time. They only recognized her from the Locomotion at that moment because it was before she did her big comeback.
Oh, that's right.
In the early 2000s with Can't Get You Out of My Head.
That's right.
This was like the mid-90s. Yeah.
Oh, the mid-90s.
No, I think she was great. I think she did a great job. Shiny Bulbasaur 10 asks, who is your favorite character in this game for each of you guys? I don't know. I'm really liking Karen, but I gotta play it a little bit more. But yeah, I like Karen. I like Ken. Rashid's really cool. So I feel like those are the three that I'm gonna focus on for a bit. We'll ask Finn when he's not in hell. He's focused right now.
I mean, obviously, I have a lot of love for Rashid.
Yeah.
But there's other great characters.
Yeah,
in this
boy.
game. I mean, like I think everyone's terrific. I love what they did with Vega. Vega's redesign is really great in terms of his mechanics. They've made Ken surprisingly interesting to me, and that's a character that I've literally never cared about.
I'm extremely surprised. I never cared about Ken. I'm like, why care about Ken when there's Ryu? Like, seriously. And now I care about Ken.
Yeah, for me, the reason I never cared about Ken is because he just, you know, his fighting style was like never as interesting to me. It just kind of, it was very it was very much balled offense that just didn't feel like it had a lot of technique. Although, like in Street Fighter 4, there was a lot of cool stuff you could do with like Kara throws and like a step kick, and he had some interesting things. But like ultimately, I just didn't find his game plan to be interesting or rewarding to my mindset. So I don't know. But in this game, I feel like his offense is tricky and interesting, and his kind of constant loop of pressure he can get with his V skill is interesting to me.
On YouTube, Nolan Kalara said, "Can you shout out my name, please?" No, we will not. Mortal Kombat is better than Street Fighter. Gamer 101, what are you saying? Why are you here? Actually, thank you for being here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone likes different things. That's cool.
Yeah.
Personally, like I can't really get behind that.
But Simon D said Kylie Minogue should have played Ken instead of Cammy. Yeah, okay. I'm down for that. But even that Ken in the movie was pretty forgettable. I don't even remember him.
Oops, that's not how you follow that up.
But fun fact, I think the guy that played Ryu in Street Fighter the movie showed up in Arrow later on. I like that show. Or I used to.
Whew.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you go.
Yeah, I can tell you already this is not going to happen, though. Like, it's at 7, and I'm already kind of like...
Believe in yourself. You can do it. You can do it.
That's something that... You want to talk about next-generation features I would love to see in fighting games?
Yes, please.
Actual AI.
Oh.
Like, where I can actually...
Hear that?
Where I can actually... And this isn't just Capcom. I'm saying this is with fighting games in general. This is all companies that make fighting games.
Yeah.
Like, I would love a real AI that actually can learn, that can think, that can be fooled. Because right now, when I play a fighting game against the computer, I'm just hitting things. I'm not really giving any thought to it. I'm just hitting stuff.
Yeah.
There's no reason to give thought to it. Like, the computer's either going to beat what you do, or it's just not. Like, just not really a whole lot of thought that really goes into it. It's just like, well, maybe I'll win, maybe I won't. Doesn't really feel like it's in my hands. I'm just kind of like, I'm going to do things and, see if the computer adjusts and see if it doesn't.
Yep. Remember to tweet at us. We're at the hashtag IGN Plays Live. And I'm going to look back at Twitch again. Let's see. Vince, your dream character to return in Street Fighter V. That comes from Nightshade242.
Dream character.
Dream
I don't know
character.
if I have a dream character. What I would say is, it would be nice because of what they've done with some of the characters and how well they've reimagined some of the characters. It would be really great to see characters who were not successful in their native game to come back with some new design ideas and a little bit of reimagining and be really great again.
There you go. Still on Twitch, what was... The Cockney Charmer says, what was worse than Street Fighter the movie? That made-for-TV Chun-Li tragedy. I remember that Chun-Li movie with Kristen Kruk.
Kristen Kruk?
Yeah. No, that was bad. That was
Saddest
really
of the sad.
bad. I'm going to have to agree with you there.
The saddest of the sad.
The saddest of the sad. How is Dalzim? Asks Solid Steam.
Sim is terrific. He just kind of... I feel like he loses his like suffocating control of the stage a little bit easier and quicker than than he has in past games. But in exchange, he gets a lot of cool, dirty tricks. See, the computer's just like, hey,
Yeah.
like that's like not the smart thing to do in that situation. But they're like, hey, I know that he hit a button, so
There
I'm sure gonna automatically do that headbutt. Whatever. Well, that was that.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to go anywhere, so.
Is it true that multiplayer is down? Asks Ivan Stacks. Not sure.
We haven't tried.
Yeah, we haven't tried. Let's try it.
What's that?
We will try
sure.
it next.
Let's give it a shot.
We'll give it a shot and see if it works. Hold on for that. When can we see Alex, says Newsense. That's going to be the first DLC character, I believe. So I forgot what month that's rolling out. March? March.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't like to say dream character. you know, I don't know about dream character, but for a long time, like when they were going through the rounds of character reveals for Street Fighter V, Alex was consistently one who I was like, oh, I would love to see Alex back. But yeah, so I'd love to see. So I got into the server, which is nice.
Okay, we're in the server.
We're
gonna make magic happen.
Let's see if it'll let me make a battle lounge.
Let's see if we can make a battle lounge. It didn't work so well the first time.
No, it didn't.
Sorry, guys. Try it again this time. On Twitter, @HamSamblin says, "Do you guys think Ryu being so weak in this game will people be switching to Ken?" I know I have.
So let me just say this. I don't necessarily
I don't think he's weak.
That Ryu is so weak in this game. So I mean, his damage is good. He still has a good fundamental tool set. His V trigger is solid. He's got one of the only invincible wake up / reversals without meter.
Very useful.
His medium punch, dragon punch.
Yeah, I think that's the key there. If you use that well, then
so
you're golden.
He's still got stuff.
No,
I don't feel like he's.
My boy's got it. He's fine. He's fine.
I don't feel like, okay, guys. So if it lets me make this lobby, that's the password 2064. Because I don't want other people to get it. Only you guys.
Only you guys get to play with us.
And let's have some fun. But we'll see if it
lets
us do anything.
Casual fun. That's like something you put on a dating app.
Let's see if it lets me. Nope. Boo.
Sorry, guys.
All right, so let me try just turning on casual matchmaking. And nope, it did not turn anything on. Okay. So
nothing is working.
Let's see if it'll get me some casual. Is there anything? What I want to know is there anything that because this is always my thing when a new fighting game comes out.
Yeah.
Is there anything that people have been wondering about that they want to see me test in training mode?
Oh.
Like, is there like you want to see a particular will this setup work or
guys?
Is there is this move punishable on block?
Yeah. What would you like to see Vince do? Tweet at us. #IGN plays live.
That you're curious about.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
We're also on YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump into training mode right now. We can in a minute. Yeah. Right now, first, if you guys want to see some story, we can do some story. I don't know if any of you find that terribly interesting because it's just whatever. But
not much to see.
What I do want to show you guys though. So, I've been messing around a little bit with Chun in training mode, and guys, her V trigger is really good.
So good.
Her V trigger is super good. I'm going to show you some rad things you can do with her in V trigger. So the first thing that I like about her V trigger is that it allows her to get stuff off of things that she normally can't. So like her forward roundhouse, that doesn't combo into anything ordinarily. You can't really get anything off that. Maybe off a counter hit you can. Maybe off counter hit forward roundhouse you can probably get something. Maybe. Let's see.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, so you can get a crouch jab off a counter hit forward roundhouse. But like her overhead, down forward with forward, she can't get anything off that, even on counter hit. And that's almost like, I wouldn't say it's a hard rule that Capcom was actively going for, but it seems like it might be. I haven't seen anyone who can combo off of an overhead, even with counter hit, which for me as a Dudley player, I'm used to comboing off of an overhead. But once you put her in V trigger, some new things happen. Also, something I just want to show you, when she's out of V trigger, she can do those stomps. She can do her V skill into the stomps. But then she can't. But anything after that, she can't hit. Except for an EX legs, I think. Will work. Yeah, regular legs won't work, but EX legs will. If I can do EX legs and not be a noob. Yeah, so that works. So that's fine. Yeah. But she becomes much more interesting in trigger. So I'm gonna throw on trigger, and I'm also gonna make her trigger timer be infinite, so we don't have to rush. So yeah, in trigger, all of a sudden I can do this. Well, let me me turn counter hit off.
Okay.
So that you can see this is legit. This is not like, you know. So I can get a crouch jab off of that. So I can do stuff like this. Like, well, that didn't work, but I can get my execution to not suck. It's still a fairly tight link.
Yeah, it's good.
No.
Feeling it.
No. No. There you go.
There you go.
So you can do stuff like that.
There you go. After this, Brian Aguilera would like some combo setups with Ken.
What does he want?
Combo setups with Ken.
Combos with Ken. Okay, cool. Man, I'm having serious stream performance issues. I'm like, people are watching. I can't do this all of a sudden.
Chun-Li's great in this game.
Anyway, you guys saw me do it once. I can't believe I literally did that like 15 times in a row, no problem in training mode last night, and now I can't do it once. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Anyway, so yeah, same thing off her overhead. She can now get the same. She can get the same thing. She can get crouch. Crouch. Actually, I wonder if she can get crouch forward. No, probably not. But she can get crouch. She can get the crouching jab. If I can get it. Nope. Yep. There you go. So right there, it's like there's especially off the overhead. Being able to combo off the overhead is like is a special thing that really no one else in this game, to my knowledge right now, can do. And she can do, instead of just the spinning bird kick, you can go into her kicks and then into her critical like this, like nope, like that.
There you go.
You can do that. So it's nice because then she can actually combo from her overhead into critical for really good damage, and that's just a great tool to have. But I think what's really sick, and this might take a little bit of spacing and timing, but like, so her V skill only does a hit up close. From farther away, it just doesn't. And you can't seem to cancel any of your normal attacks with her V skill like some of the other characters can. So it can be hard to combo into. Like, you kind of have to do a jump in. So you can do like a jump in and then combo into it, but even that is hard to do outside of V trigger, because in V trigger her normals do multiple hits. So like jump in roundhouse is going to put them into a much longer hit stun.
There you go.
And then you can land and do that. But what's nice is these extra hits on her normals when she's in V trigger seem to maintain some kind of a juggleable state, because I can do this in V trigger, and this is pretty crazy. So remember before I couldn't get anything after the stomps. So now I can do air roundhouse, and that'll hit. But not only can I do that, I can also do this. Let's see if I can do it.
That's it. Oh.
Nope. Nope.
Almost. Woo!
Okay, I missed. I didn't have the right
that
spacing,
would've
but that
been
works.
So good. That
works.
Been so
I'll do it.
good.
I'll do it in the corner, because in the corner the spacing is
Alright.
pretty much a lot easier.
Cool. Let's see it.
Oh, I missed. Okay, but that totally. I do want to show people at least once that this works, because it totally works.
Believe us, it works.
Oh my god, I missed again. But yeah, you can totally do that. You can do it mid-screen too.
There you go.
Sorry that I'm not.
Nightshade242 on Twitch is asking, what's Chun-Li's best wake-up move?
The same as it's always been. EX spinning bird kick is still the jam. It's invincible on startup. It hits on both sides of her, so if people are trying to cross you up. Yeah, it's still the best. Like, it's still one of the best, if not the best, get off me moves in the game. So that's definitely the jam.
Newsense asks, who is the best female character in this game? What do you think?
I mean, Mika, like I said, by some people's recollections, is very strong right now. I think that Chun-Li is a more stable long-term pick for who's going to be the best.
I like Karen.
Karen is great.
Yeah.
Man, I can't get the spacing right on this, but yeah, I swear, guys, it works.
Believe us, it works.
Maybe? Yeah, there it is. Yep,
Oh.
there it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So, you gotta get the
47
spacing.
hit combo.
But yeah, I think that's pretty sick. And this is all just stuff that's only possible in her V trigger. And she gets like links that normally wouldn't work, like you know, like back fierce. Usually you just cancel back fierce into something because it doesn't link in anything. But like you can get like back fierce into crouching forward.
Yeah.
Like that.
On Twitch, Gravy Biscuits asked, "What's a good fighting game for a noob to get into? Any good stories?" Mortal Kombat X is pretty friendly for new players, I think. And then like they'll give you a few free fatalities off the bat, and then you have to figure out how to do them. So that's pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat, you know, is easy to just pick up.
It
mean?
is easy to pick up and just
hit buttons and have cool things happen.
Yeah,
you know,
cool things will happen when you hit the buttons. More so with Mortal Kombat X, I think.
So that's like a common. That said, like it depends on what your overall goals are in fighting games. Like, I don't know that. So I don't know that Mortal Kombat teaches you the right things that you need in order to compete in other fighting games. I mean, Mortal Kombat has a great competitive scene and some very skilled players. But the skill set is different.
Yes.
You know, like it may be a 2D fighter, but I feel like the skill set is
definitely... It plays a lot differently. It'll feel different. And as you're playing both games, it'll feel completely different for you.
So I would say, like, if your plan is like, hey, I want to get... Eventually, my goal is to get good at Street Fighter. We'll just play Street Fighter. Like, just start playing Street Fighter. Like, getting good at Mortal Kombat isn't going to make you good at Street Fighter.
No.
Or vice
not
versa.
The same thing.
So someone asked for some Ken combo stuff.
Yeah. So that was Brian Aguilera asking for some combo setups with Ken. Got it. Here it comes.
We're in there.
We in here. If you want to tweet at us with more suggestions, or if you want to see Vince use someone in particular, tweet at us, hashtag IGN Plays Live. We're also on Twitch and YouTube.
So,
YouTube, how you doing?
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? How you doing?
So Ken has some fun stuff combo-wise. He's got your basics, obviously. Like you can still cancel his low forwards. You can do stuff like, you know, low forward into any Tatsu, including his roundhouse. No, his roundhouse Tatsu will not combo off low forward. Sorry. So you can't do that. But yeah, and low forward into fireball, stuff like that. The super basics. But the more so there's some cool new things that Ken can do. One is an old thing that's come back. So if you're a Third Strike player, you remember this. That's his old target combo into Shoryu, and he has that back now. So it's a back medium punch and then heavy punch, and then cancel into Shoryu. It's super simple. It's solid damage. If you find yourself in a punishment situation where the person is wide open and in front of you, and you just want to do something, it's totally simple, basic, easy to do. Impossible to screw. Well, not impossible to screw up, but it's pretty tough to screw up. So yeah, that's something you can just throw out there. It's a classic that's come back.
There you go.
And of course, you don't have to just do his Dragon Punch. You can do you can do the target combo again. That's back, medium punch, and then heavy punch. And then you can do his heavy Tatsu, which looks different now. And that just looks styling. And I think that might be the optimal damage. Let's turn on attack data and just see what the damage difference is there. So we get 216 with the Fierce Shoryu, and it's actually the same exact damage whether you do the Fierce Shoryu or you do the roundhouse Tatsu. So same thing either way. So now something else that he can do now is his one thing I love about Ken just in general is that his Hurricane Kick is still multi-hitting like it's always been, but it actually knocks down now, which it didn't before. It was always a multi-hitting.
Nice.
He had the multi-hitting one that didn't knock down, and then Ryu had a single-hit Tatsu that did knock down. So his Tatsu knocks down, which is nice, but he can actually link stuff off of a light Tatsu. Like he can do a Fierce Shoryu. So you can do like crouching medium kick into light Tatsu, and then link a Shoryu afterwards like this. Well, I missed it, but let's try it again.
Okay. Allure Joe on Twitch, contemplating whether I should get this game and want to ask you, is it really worth it? I've seen the review, but 16 characters and 12 levels worth my $60.
I mean, there it is. Okay.
How much do you love Street Fighter?
Yeah, I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
There's also just, I mean, like, to be clear, 16 characters is not a small number of characters. Like,
right.
That's how many Street Fighter 4 Vanilla launched with. Yeah, that's how many Street Fighter 4 Vanilla launched with. That's how many a lot of the Arc Systems Works games launch with. So it's really not problematic in terms of like 16 characters. That's guys, I'm here to tell you that's more than enough matchups to have to learn for you to get something out of it. So I would not turn it away for those reasons. The bigger question is whether or not whether or not you feel you need CPU verse. That's the bigger question. Is like, is not being able to play full real matches against the computer a problem for you?
Yeah.
So I would consider that. If you don't care about CPU verse, then I'm like, pick up the game. It's a great online. You know, once the servers get back to where they were and where they should be, which hopefully will be within the next day or two, the actual online features and the loop of like being in training mode, getting into a match, and then fighting your match, getting back into training mode, that whole loop is just so seamless and it's terrific. And I know it took many hours of my life during the betas and during my review period, and I have no doubt that if what you care about is improving and getting better and just workshopping different situations, like that's definitely the way. This is definitely a great game if you want to be a competitor.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a pro, but if you want to compete and improve and get as good as you can, this is a great fighting game for you, and it's a great online experience for that.
It's a wonderful fighting game. Can I play with you again?
Oh, sure.
Let's do
so, just to show the gentleman who asked one more time, just different uses for the V trigger. For Ken's V trigger, really more than anyone's, is a combo extender because he can actually cancel out of special moves with it. So, like, you can do things like cancel like crouching fierce into fireball, and then cancel the fireball with the V trigger, and then continue the combo on like so. Like you could do the a 2-hit combo into like a fireball, V trigger, and then do like just add another normal combo onto it. So like it could look something like this. Like you can do stuff like that, or stuff like this. Nope. You can do stuff like that, and the damage on that is nice because the Shoryu gets extra damage. Both the Hurricane Kick and the Shoryu. See, like this that I showed you before, like off low forward, it's only 177 damage. So it's like, I mean, granted, it's a combo that's coming off a low, so it's inherently more useful than this because those are not lows. But the nice thing is that in Trigger, the low forward into those other two specials is going to be significantly more damage because they have the extra hits and the flame damage added to them. And then you can use this to combo very effectively into into your critical art as well. Just do like a crouch fierce into fireball, V trigger, crouch fierce into fireball, critical.
Alright guys, if you want to see any characters in particular, tweet at us, #IGNPlaysLive, and we'll make that happen for you. So you want to try to play online again? See if it works one more time?
No, we're searching this whole time. So
sorry guys.
So we're seeing seeing if it'll work.
We've been trying.
So Ben, did you say that some people wanted to see a quick story? Sure. All right. So
let's see a quick story.
I'll run back out to the main menu and. Cool.
You got it. I'll get back in there and get my butt beat again. Vince.
Ow. So we'll do. So the story stuff is just really short. Let's see. I'll play. Set? Okay. I guess I'll do Vega.
Vega, yeah, let's see some Vega.
So Bengus did all the art for these.
Nice.
He's done Street Fighter art before for Udon, so the style might be familiar to you. You know, in the story modes, you know, it's short. It's just these little stills with some voice and like maybe 2 to 3 battles.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Yeah.
The art's cute though. I like it.
And I like doing this with the Japanese voices because
feels authentic.
I'm not one of those guys who's like a purist, but it's just like the Japanese voices in this game just sound demonstrably better than the American ones do. I can't stand the American voices in this game. Oh, that's right. I have the story. That's right. The story outfit with Vega.
Vega. Nice.
So one of the big things that's changed with Vega is that his moves are all commands now. Like they're not like they used to be. Ah, that was supposed to be something else, but okay. Let's look at the show with you guys. So yeah, nasty thing about Vega in this game.
Oh, that cool bird mask he's got on.
His forward fierce has like a lot of range. And you can cancel it right into his V trigger, which is that he throws the rose and then dashes in after them and attacks. And like Gen could in Street Fighter 4, he can combo right from that. Like Gen could combo from his super to his ultra. So in a similar fashion, Vega can combo from his V trigger into his critical art. So.
Oh, Fang is involved.
Yeah.
Be sure to tweet at us, #IGN Plays Live, if you want to see us play with certain characters. Coming up next, I'm going to get my butt beat by Vince again. It's going to be great.
Who knows what'll happen?
Who knows?
But yeah, it's so basically with full bar, if you've got full V meter and full EX meter with Vega, then you're in this situation where from like, you know, almost half screen, you can threaten to just be able to confirm right into your super for very big damage, for your critical art for very big damage. So it's he's scary. I actually like him more with his claw off though, because with his claw off, he can his Barcelona attack doesn't knock people down.
Oh, that's
so
rad.
he can combo off of his Barcelona, which is totally new for him to be able to do. I think that's rad. And he gets new. His normal's just a lot faster with the claw off. Like with the claw on, like his normals are fine. They're just not. They're not as super fast as I've seen as he's been at points in the past, but still can be quite good. But I do prefer with his claw off. He also gets a command grab, which I think is pretty dope. I'm a fan of him getting a command grab.
All right, check back in with Twitter @FreeToPeeps. Hey guys, can I get a shout out? Also, what do you think of the new character design? It's beautiful. Into it.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. I love it. I love the whole overall look of this game.
Yeah, it strikes a nice balance between like it has a little bit of the watercolor aesthetic that Street Fighter 4 does, and it's funny because it feels simultaneously both at once more stylized but also kind of a little bit more grounded. Like they look at once more like cartoon characters but also more believable to me.
Low rank Shadow.
With his showing off his iPad to Vega.
Check this out, man. Wow, he makes the weirdest noises.
Yo, Fang is too good right now. Okay, I'm just gonna start skipping this. I don't
Yeah,
think
go
anyone
for
wants to see every single line
Just
of.
checking out the art. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
skip through it. A little glimpse of what you can get when you get this game. Looking back at Twitch, hey guys. And Jakub said Ken's hair though. Yep, Ken's hair for show.
Where stream? Where are you at with?
Artwork is kind of lame, he said.
Where?
Eh.
I disagree. I
I
love
disagree.
the artwork.
I like it. I think it's great.
But stream, where are you at? Where are you at with the? I'm curious where the stream is at with Ken's new hair. Like, dislike?
Yes. Tell us what you think of Ken's hair right
Oh,
now.
that's not what I meant to do at all. Okay, well that's fine.
Also, who else loves Dan?
Not me.
I do. Dan's the best.
Not a fan of that dude. I just hate joke characters in games. Just like, well, why is he there?
Sometimes it's very satisfying to kill someone with a joke character, like in Tekken when you just get a good win with Kuma.
Oh, that's right. You know. That's right. You play Tekken. You know all about joke characters.
I do. I sure do. It's a good time.
I don't know who voices Vega, but I love it.
I like it. I like the voices.
The voice sounds familiar. I wonder who it is.
Sure,
I
it's a
should
very
look it up.
small world.
I've been watching. I've been binging Food Wars.
Oh, Food Wars!
Yeah,
I hear
lately.
that's really good.
I love it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I've been binging Food Wars, so I'm wondering if
Nice.
it's. Oh no! You know who it reminds me of?
Who?
I feel like it might be Hisako from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh. Well, imagine if you're right. That would be really cool. I'm gonna look it up later.
Yeah.
I'll look it up later.
I want to see if that's actually who it ends up being. So yeah, we haven't gotten matched up in any way, shape, or form so far, folks. I'm sorry. Very sad. What's that?
Yeah.
Ben?
Oh yeah, we could fight each other.
Yeah, we're just gonna fight. We're just gonna hit each other.
It's time to fight.
We're just so frustrated that we're just gonna take it out on one
Ismail
another.
Dabo 79. Can't wait for Tekken 7. Me too. You and me both. It's gonna be fun. Some comments on Ken's hair. Andrew Coop said Ken is wearing bananas. It kind of does look like that. Suna Vampire Lady said, I love Play-Doh Ken hair. Yeah.
A good friend of mine from the Albuquerque fighting game scene, when I texted him to ask him about Ken's hair, he said, and I quote, he said, "Yo, that hair is straight canned soup status." Canned soup status. Like,
AOS 1996 said, Ken's hair looks good in the artwork, bad on the character select screen, and all right in the game. Fair enough.
That's a comprehensive breakdown.
That was a good breakdown. I'm going to use him so I can look at his banana hair. Look at those banana bangs.
Look, you want to talk about banana bangs?
Oh, look at
Nash
those
has
bangs.
got those banana bangs.
Oh, look at those bangs.
Those are those real banana bangs.
Yashiro 71
We
said,
should stop saying banana bangs.
dislike the
really
new
bad.
hair. Looks like a yellow mop.
A yellow mop. Ken getting
More or
lit up
less.
right now. Welcome to the internet, Ken Masters.
Aw, Ken just like...
Get wrecked.
He didn't have a chance. Whoa. Nice.
I haven't played Nash since Beta 1. I used to think that Nash was gonna be my jam. But
Once upon a time. Woohoo! Yay, it hit! You see that, guys? It hit! My foot on his face! Oh, it feels so good. That's all. I'm good. I can go home now. No! Oh. Oh, here it goes.
I love how much of an edgelord Nash is in this game.
Oh, that was good.
Okay. You activate his critical and he's just like...
On Twitter, @PokerMask said, this game needs jury. Please, Capcom. Jury would be tight. Also, Brian Aguilera, long hair, don't care. Dan's the man. Dan is the man.
I don't know if Dan's the man. Dan is something, all right?
Dan is something. The thing I like about playing Vince is that I'm used to losing, and it feels so good when I finally win against someone else. I'm just like, whoa! How did I do that? Get wrecked! The fire is so satisfying. Oh, it looks great.
Yeah, like you always feel like you're a good player when you play Ken, because like every move looks good. You're like, man, look at how good I look.
Mike Mamone said, I can see Vega as Hisoka. Yay, anime.
Well, who said that?
Mike Mamone.
Oh, nice.
Yes! Yes, it hit again! Do you guys see that? You see this? Oh, it's so good.
You okay?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I'm just happy that it hit, that's all. I'm never gonna get around, so I gotta take my wins where I can, buddy. I'm too good at life. I did it twice. Oh, look how much health I got! Look how much of your health that I got!
That's progress.
I did that!
What's that?
Time to change characters. Okay, there weren't any Twitter suggestions for who we should play. Just a lot of Dan love, which is nice. Because Dan's great. Hey, Twitch, any suggestions for characters? You have a few seconds.
I'm just hitting
before we
random.
decide. Oh, he's just gonna hit random, so...
No, if someone has a suggestion, if someone wants to see someone...
We'll see.
Any suggestions?
Nothing yet, but there might be a delay, is the thing.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Alright. Let's see. Who do they got? Who do they want? Who do they want? Twitch. Who do you want? YouTube. Who do you want?
Twitch?
What do you want?
Tell me. Someone.
Someone. Anyone.
Anyone.
I'm picking Ryu.
The first character named is what I'm playing.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Chun-Li.
Chun-Li? Okay. What did you say? Did you see
Yeah.
Laura? Okay. All right.
Okay.
We play a little Chun-Li, so I'll play Laura.
Laura. Okay. Yeah. This is for you, Nightshade242. You're getting Laura. I'm sticking with my boy.
Yeah, just a warning. My Laura is...
Laura's giving me Christy
Straight
Montero
garbage.
vibes.
Yeah, she does kind of have that vibe. She doesn't really play that way, but...
What's up with Brazil and electricity?
Right? It's just their theme.
What up with that?
Fight.
Oh. She is tricky. What'd you say, garbage? You're pretty good. Look at that. Look at that.
I do things.
You did do things.
just
Look
kinda
at all the
pressing-
things that you did.
I'm just kind of pressing buttons, but it's fine.
Just twisting all around me. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. To your face! Damn it! Ah, you blocked. I like that though. I have respect for that.
try another one.
Alright. Character?
No.
Or-
I'll try one more as Laura.
Sure. Her bracelet game is on point. She's got about 50 of them.
She's got lots of those.
Fight.
Someone is calling out your 8 on Twitch. What's up with giving this an 8? It's a great fighting game.
It is a great fighting game. I agree. That's why I gave it an
Yeah.
8 and not something, well, lower for having not all the features it should.
Yeah. Yeah. It's missing features, but it's still a solid fighting game. I'm just gonna spam because I need to live. I'm gonna die though. Look how much health I have left. What is that? That's such a weird projectile.
Yeah, it just
Moves
kind
so
of hangs
slowly.
in the,
It just like
in the air.
hangs
Yep.
there.
Round 2. Fight.
Woo!
It's not invulnerable.
Woo! Oh, no! I was so close! Oh.
Well, I learned a couple of things about
Any
Laura
last
there.
words, Twitter? Any last words? Some Nikali gameplay would be great.
Sure.
You want to switch off? Yeah.
Yep.
Also, so that was Brian Aguilar and Josh Bennett. Both want Nikali. Get some Nikali in there. All right.
Cool.
We'll make that happen for you right now. And that'll be the last match.
Oh, okay.
The very last match.
It's our time together, folks, has come to an end.
But there will be other times.
There will be other times.
Other times.
We'll still be here
We will.
on the internet
We're always
at
here.
www.ign.com.
Yes. And also on Twitter, I'm at chastity_v.
And I am Vincognito,
That's right.
and Neato.
Neato. Alright, I'll finish off with. I'll use
Kali
Karen.
is
This is probably a mistake,
a
but I'll do
damn
it.
savage.
Oh,
She's
I'm
the
about
savage-
to. Oh, I'm
she's the
gonna die
savage
so
man.
bad. Oh.
I don't know.
Well, I've used Karen maybe a total of twice ever, but she's really cool, and I just want to use her.
I love Karin's character theme. This is not it, but
This is not it, but in general,
Fight.
it's a good one. Woo! Oh, he just went Super Saiyan. Look at that. Look how beautiful and crazy his hair is. Oh, that was close. But look at that. That's
growling.
crazy.
He's mad.
Man, he is a
You made him.
beast.
You made him mad.
I did.
Fight.
My bad.
Are you just doing things, or did you know that I was gonna do that?
No, I'm just doing things. That's just me, like, I'm trying to remember her moves. And it just happened to go well. Oh, I really like Karen, though. Definitely gonna be using her a lot more. Very nice. Woo!
Is that the last match or
that
is this
was-
the last set?
It's 3 o'clock. That was it.
Oh, it's 3 o'clock. That's it.
That's
okay.
it. Thank
well,
you guys.
That's all we got for you guys.
Thank you for hanging out with us today.
Yep.
I'm Chastity.
I am
This
the
is
Vince, and I'm sorry we couldn't get some matchmaking in with you guys, but I promise. Well, I don't promise, but I
Next
hope
time,
that maybe next time we'll
hopefully.
get to play
Fingers
with you guys.
crossed. We tried really hard. I mean, you win some, you lose some. But in my case, you lose some, you lose some. But it's okay. I knew that was going to happen. I would be, frankly, more surprised if I ever won.
No shit. It's okay. There was that one time, Chastity.
There was.
There was that one time. So thank you guys for joining us for IGN Plays Live. And, yeah, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you again soon.
Play
Take
some
care.
Street Fighter.